of God. So remain in the image of God. Okay. So now let us come to the point. In previous class, we have already learned that at least two reflected rays must intersect to give us the position of the image of the object. So, today let us learn further about the formation of image by concave mirror. For this, let us place the object in different position and know the image formed at different position is size and nature by concave mirror. We also must know when the object is very far from mirror, its image is formed very small in front of the mirror. But as we bring the object closer to the mirror, its image becomes larger and far from the mirror or behind the reflecting surface. So dear students, let us see here the formation of image by concave mirror. Okay, here position of object, the first column I have written, and the second column position, size and nature of image is written. Okay, in the first diagram, what do we see here? A and B is the object. Okay, C is the center of curvature, F is the principal focus, P is the pole. Okay, and M and N is the concave mirror. Okay, now let us see. When we place object AB at infinity or infinite, what will be the image formed? Image will be formed here at the principal focus. So how it is formed? Let us see. A ray of light passes through the top point of the object and it strikes to the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it passes through the principal focus. Okay, and the other ray of light from the bottom of the object, it passes and strikes the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it also passes or intersects to the point, that is principal focus. So here at principal focus the image is formed and the size of the image is diminished. That means image is like point or very small, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. Okay, now let us see the next diagram. When we place object beyond the center of curvature, that is AB is the object, then a ray of light passes through the top point of the object and strikes to the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it passes through the principal focus. Okay, in the same way another ray of light also comes from the top point of the object, passes through the center of curvature, and it is reflected back along the same path. Okay, and here this both the reflected rays intersect. So at the point of intersection, the image is formed, and the size of the image is little larger than the first one. So the image is formed between center of curvature and the principal focus, and the nature of the image is also real and inverted. Okay, now let us see next diagram. When we place object at the center of curvature, then a ray of light passes through the top point of the object and strikes the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it passes through the principal focus. Okay, in the same way, another ray of light also comes from the top point of the object and passes through the principal focus, and after reflection it becomes parallel to the principal axis, and here both the reflected rays are intersecting. At this point the image is formed. Okay, that means at the center of curvature the image is formed, and the size of the image is as that of the object. Okay, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. Okay, now let us see next diagram. Here, when we place object between center of curvature and the principal focus, this is the object AB. Okay, so here a beam of light passes through the top point of the object and strikes to the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it passes through the principal focus. Okay, in the same way another ray of light which passes through the center of curvature touches the top point of the object and it is striking to the surface of the concave mirror and is reflected back along the same path. So here this point where the two reflected rays are intersecting and the image is formed, that is A dash B dash. Okay, so here the image is formed beyond the center of curvature. Okay, and the size of the image is larger. Okay, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. Okay, fine. Now let us see next diagram. When we place object, this is the object AB, when we place it on the principal focus, what will happen? So here also a ray of light passes through the top point of the object and strikes the surface of the concave mirror, and after reflection it passes through the principal focus. Okay, and again another ray of light, it passes through the center of curvature touching the top point of the object and it strikes the surface of the concave mirror and is reflected back along the same path. And here we see both the reflected rays, it goes and goes. That means it is moving towards infinite. That means the image is formed at infinity and the size of the image is very large. That means it is formed beyond the center of curvature at infinite. Okay, and the image is real and inverted. Okay. Now let us see next diagram. Here, when we place object. This is the object A, B. This is the object. When we place object between the principal focus and the pole, what happens? A ray of light passes through the top point of the object to the principal axis towards the point P and is reflected. Okay, and the other ray which passes through the center of curvature touching the top point of the object and is reflected back along the same path. Here both the reflected rays appear to come from a point where they intersect. So, at the point of intersection, the image is formed at the back of the concave mirror, and the size of the image is very large. Okay, and the nature of the image is virtual and erect. Okay, virtual means it is not real. So, that's all, dear students, about the formation of image by concave mirror. Now let me explain about the uses of concave mirror. So what are the uses of concave mirrors? Concave mirrors are commonly used in torches, searchlights and vehicles headlights to get powerful parallel beam of light. Okay, they are often used as shaving mirrors to see a larger image of the face. The dentist use concave mirrors to see large images of the teeth of patients. Okay, large concave